You hear it. A whisper behind closed doors. A look exchanged across the room. A secret passed like currency. Gossip. You weren't supposed to hear it, but now that you have, you're hooked. It's messy. It's juicy. It feels wrong, but also so right. Why? Why do we gossip even when we know it's toxic? And more importantly, what does it reveal about us? Let's get one thing straight. Gossip isn't just talking trash behind someone's back. In fact, psychologists define gossip as any exchange of information about a person who isn't present. That means not all gossip is malicious. Some of it is neutral. Some of it is even helpful, like warning a friend about a toxic ex. Social psychologist Dr. Frank McAndrew argues that gossip is actually an essential social skill. It helps us navigate complex human networks. Who's trustworthy? Who's a threat? Who's rising? And who's falling? Put simply, gossip is how we keep track of the tribe. Long before TikTok tea accounts and subtweets, humans lived in small tribal groups. Survival wasn't just about hunting, it was about knowing who had your back. According to evolutionary psychologist Robin Dunbar, language itself may have evolved not to pass on facts, but to gossip. In early human societies, people lived in groups of around 150 individuals. It became impossible to groom each one like primates do. So what replaced grooming? Talking. Specifically, talking about other people. Who betrayed a deal? Who cheats during hunts? Who's hoarding resources? Sharing this kind of information, gossip, became a form of social grooming. It created bonds, alliances, and enemies. But gossip isn't just about tracking threats. It's also about connection. Think about the last time you had a real laugh with someone. Chances are, you were sharing a story about a third person. A weird neighbor, an annoying coworker, a date gone horribly wrong. Gossip creates intimacy. It signals, you and I are on the same side. We're bonding, not just over information, but over shared values. This is especially true in high-pressure environments like schools, offices, and families. In these spaces, gossip becomes a kind of emotional currency. The more you have, the more in the loop you feel. And if you're ever out of the loop, you feel it. The isolation, the suspicion, that's no accident. Here's where things get complicated. Gossip doesn't just connect, it also controls. When used strategically, gossip becomes a weapon. The person who spreads it decides what version of the truth survives. In high school, that's how reputations are made or broken. In the office, it's how cliques form and how careers stall. Sociologists call this the reputation economy, the invisible system where your value is based on how others talk about you, not how you actually behave. People use gossip to shift alliances, undermine competitors, boost their own status by comparison. Ever seen someone tear someone else down, just to seem more in the know? That's power, disguised as a conversation. Sometimes it crosses the line into cruelty. This is especially common in what psychologists call relational aggression, a form of indirect bullying that uses exclusion, rumors, and manipulation to hurt others. And the effects are real. Increased anxiety, isolation, damage to self-esteem. You don't need to spread a lie to do damage. Even implying something, with a smirk or a silence, can ruin someone's reputation. A workplace whisper, a friend group turning cold, a classmates suddenly alone at lunch. The pain of being gossiped about is more than emotional. It's social death, and the brain processes it the same way as physical pain. Now imagine that pain, scaled globally. Gossip no longer lives at the water cooler. Now it lives online, fast, permanent, and amplified. TikTok tea accounts, Reddit threads, leaked DMs, screenshots passed around in group chats. What was once a whisper is now a headline. And the consequences? Devastating. We've created a culture where people are expected to weigh in on everything, and anyone can be the next viral villain. And the worst part? We like it. Watching someone else fall gives us a hit of dopamine, the same kind you get from food or sex. It makes us feel better about ourselves, safer, smarter, more righteous. But is it truth, or just a performance? At its core, gossip is a mirror. It reflects what we care about, what we fear, and who we choose to protect or punish. We may never stop gossiping, but we can become more conscious of how we do it and why. So, next time you hear a whisper, ask yourself, is this truth or entertainment? If you found this video thought-provoking, give it a like. It really helps us out. And if you're into exploring the depths of human behavior and psychology, subscribe and join us here at The Social Loop. There's always more to uncover.